Kid Rock versus the Health Department will not be seen, so that we may present the following special program. Tonight, Rex has an identical twin, and Lon Chaney gets electrocuted so he doesn't have to learn dialogue. But now, welcome a walking ham and bologna sandwich, Rex and Spanky.
Hello, each and every one of you. Thank you for joining us for Public Domain Theater. It's your favorite movie actor, Rex Underwood Jr. I was huge in the 70s and 80s. Just check your parents' DVD collection. I am in every one of their movies, listed as a special guest. And also appearing in some of them, Spanky the Gorilla, who is here to join us for some fine entertainment. Are you thrilled to be here? Well, today we're showing a movie called Indestructible Man. It's about this guy, played by Lon Chaney Jr., who's sent to the electric chair, and he don't like it. So he comes back and starts murdering all the people who done him wrong. Does that sound familiar? I think it's the plot of every other movie we show. Well, he's indestructible up to a point. So that's where the real excitement starts. No, it doesn't. But it's going to happen anyway. So hold on to something. Get ready for Indestructible Man on Public Domain Theater.
Dictating the wrap-up on the Butcher Benton package. I'm Lieutenant Dick Chasen. This hadn't been a routine case, and to find the answer, I've had to put a lot of little pieces together. It began on the day most cases can be called closed. It was the day before the butcher was to be executed. He was visited by his attorney, Paul Lowe, in the death house. It was at this first meeting the Butcher Benton case took its first switch.
Well, that's it, Butcher. The evidence against you is so strong, the governor turned down your appeal.
You're a rotten liar, Lou.
Lou, you're a great liar, Lou. Isn't that right, Mayor?
Look, I don't blame you for being edgy, but get this straight. I didn't double-cross you. I never worked harder for a client.
You mean you never worked harder for a client to get him sentenced?
You're a fool, Butcher. If you hadn't tried to double-cross Squeamy Ellis and Joe Marcella, they wouldn't have turned state's evidence against you. But you had to get greedy. You wanted to keep the whole $600,000 for yourself. Well, the boys got sore, and I don't blame them.
It was all your idea. You planned the whole job. You hired us. When you found out I'd staged the money, you decided it was time for me to die. You got those two crumbs to turn state's evidence on me. You stinking rotten mouthpiece.
Now, look, what's the sense in not giving me the money? It's not going to do you any good.
Well, I'll have the satisfaction of knowing that none of you three crumbs are going to spend it.
What about Eva? Don't you owe her something?
You mean a dream kitchen?
You tell me where the money is, I'll see that she gets your share.
I've got a different idea. I'm going to kill you and Squeamy and Joe. Then I'll take care of Eva myself.
You thick-headed ape, you're gonna die tomorrow.
Remember what I said? I'm gonna get you. All three of you.
Even for you, Butcher, that'd be quite a trick. So long, dead man.
Remember what I said?
Back in Los Angeles, two men sat in a bar room listening to a newscaster tell his headline story.
And Brenda Lee's coming on strong. Also, the butcher promised to murderize anyone named Squeamy or Joe. In this reporter's opinion, good riddance to those scumbums. Now stay tuned for neurotic music to drive housewives insane, featuring an hour of the Ray Conniff Singers.
Squeamy Ellis didn't seem happy over the butcher's threat. Neither did Joe Marcelli. But they had figured, once a dead man, always a dead man. But this was one time everyone was in for a surprise, including the entire police department.
In other news...
You seen the headlines, Captain?
Teletype just came in from San Francisco. Butcher's execution is set for 5 o'clock this afternoon. And like the newspapers say, he still refuses to talk about that stolen money.
Well, I still have hopes of coming up with something.
That's what I dropped by for, Dick. With Butcher's execution, the department's marking it case closed. That means you'll be reassigned.
I spent a whole year trying to break this case. As far as I'm concerned, Butcher's death is just the beginning. Of course, I can't prove it, but I think that Paul Lowe was the top man. And even though I have to keep working on it while off duty, I'm going to get Lowe, Squeamy Ellis, and Joe Marcelli.
They've got to be stopped.
Officially, I've taken you off of the case. Unofficially, I wish you luck. Do me a favor. Keep me posted.
Will do. I headed for Eva Martin. She worked in a local burlesque house. I'm a cop, and my job is to ask questions and get answers. So I decided I might as well start again with her.
Come in. Oh. What do you want?
I'd like to talk to you.
Talk? You're a cop, aren't you?
That's a good question. I can't even find a 3-ton armored car, let alone the $600,000, and I've been on the case a year.
Every person has problems.
I've told you, and I've told you, and I've told you. I don't know anything about the money. I never did.
Benton's gonna be dead in a little while. I thought it might make a difference.
I never knew anything about the money. Call me dumb. I didn't even know Charles was in the rackets until the trial.
Now, take it easy, kid.
You're on, Eva.
Let me out of here. Let me out of here now. Do you hear now? Honey, here's your wrap.
A few moments ago, Butcher Benton, without revealing the whereabouts of the $600,000 stolen in the armored car holdup, paid for his crimes against society in the gas chamber at San Quentin.
Thanks for that update, Anderson Blitzer. Now, even more peppy elevator music for bland people who peak too early.
Come on, baby. Don't waste tears on Benton.
I feel so badly about Charles.
I'm sorry, he's asleep. He went to bed an hour ago.
What's that? Well, now what's the matter?
The message from Charles. He told me to open it if he died.
Finale, Eva.
All right.
How about a steak after the show?
No, thanks. Not tonight, Paul.
I didn't find out until much later, but Paul Lowe, in opening the letter the butcher had given Eva, found a map outlining a section of the city sewer system, and clearly identified was the spot where the butcher had hidden the stolen payroll. He replaced it with a $50 bill. I guess he figured $50 to gain $600,000 was not a bad day's work.
Our thrilling movie continues after you learn something, you slouching carnivores.
Well, here she is, but not only surprised, she's brought a guest along, Frances Gray, York. Fond greetings, of course, as anyone greets their favorite only daughter. San Remo being quite a bit out of her way.
Well, Mother and Dad, we met first. I'll Franny say no.
That ought to take 20 or 30 minutes. Back and thought again.
A few hundred miles away in San Francisco, the case took another switch. Dr. Bradshaw, a distinguished biochemist, was making preparations for a final experiment which he hoped would lead the way to a cure for cancer. He'd been successful with laboratory animals. The last step called for a human body. And Dr. Bradshaw's assistant quickly made a deal with a local mortuary and returned to the laboratory with the dead body of Butcher Benton.
You made good time.
Well, I didn't waste any.
Any trouble?
No, I just handed the money over and moved the body into your station wagon. That was that.
Good. Get a syringe.
A syringe? What the hell is a syringe? Anyone have a syringe?
He's in good shape.
Well, I hope so.
We'll get other blood samples later. We'll run this one through fast.
Right.
Ready?
You mean you're going to give him 287,000 volts?
Yes, yes.
Hell, what you're doing is wrong. Man, it's really wrong.
Turn off the lights. There you are, old boy. If you respond properly and my theory is sound, you'll be more famous dead than alive. Throw the switch.
Wait, I thought I saw a pulsation of the heart.
You're right.
Dr. Bradshaw is beginning to breathe. You've brought this man back to life.
No. The heart muscle has simply responded to a terrific electrical shock, that's all.
He is alive.
A shock reaction that can't last.
His cells are multiplying now, if your theory is right.
We could keep that reaction going longer. But it's worth a try.
This is no time to be joking.
I'm not joking.
Get some adrenaline from the supply room. Some amyl nitrite, too. Hurry, hurry. Your heart can't stand the strain.
Can your heart stand the shocking facts?
You must not. Easy, please.
Dr. Bradshaw's experiment had given life back to the butcher. He tried to talk, but the electrical voltage had burned out his vocal cords. Yet it hadn't destroyed his brain. He knew who he was. He knew who he hated. Dr. Bradshaw's experiment had created a vicious, brutal animal with an almost inconceivable amount of strength.
And stay out!
I'm a doctor. I want to try to help you. Do you understand me? You're in my laboratory. The execution was carried out and you were declared dead. I tried an experiment on you and brought you back to life, although I didn't intend that. Now, you've had a great shock. Now come and sit down. Now, be quiet. Now, come and sit down. Take it easy. That's the boy. Careful. His reactions are violent.
How do you explain this?
Each cell must have multiplied 100 times, perhaps thousands. His strength is unbelievable. No. It's too late for the amyl nitrite. I want to get some blood samples. Make some tests on him. Find out what's happened. Get me a syringe.
Oh, now it's a syringe. Oh, well, I have one of those.
Why won't the needle penetrate the skin?
The tissue must be nearly a solid mass of cells.
Stand up and see how it feels.
Now, easy, Benton. Take it easy. You can't leave here now. I'm responsible for your being alive.
Are you like Mr. Bungle? Mr. Bungle is ashamed because he spoils lunchtime.
The butcher didn't know how he had been brought back from the dead, and he didn't care. All he knew, he was alive. Then this monster-made man started thinking about Los Angeles. I decided to stop playing detective for a little while. I went to the burlesque house to ask Eva to have dinner with me.
It's not fair to watch the show from backstage.
Next time, I'll pay admission.
The show's over. Next time, bring a camera and buy a ticket.
I take it by that remark you like my routine.
Yeah, you're pretty good. What I can't figure out, though, is why you stay in a place like this. It shouldn't be hard for someone like you to get a job in a class spot.
If you weren't a detective, I'd be willing to bet with a line like that your next remark would be, how about dinner?
Well, not exactly dinner, but a hamburger might be a good idea.
If you're asking in an official capacity, I can't say no.
I'm off duty.
For the past 6 months, all I've ever called you is Lieutenant Chasen. Do you have a first name?
Dick.
Give me 10 minutes for a quick change, because you just made yourself a date, Lieutenant. I mean, Dick.
Is it about Dick? Why, yes.
I haven't had a hamburger in the front seat of an automobile with a guy in a lot of years.
Well, from now on, we'll do it more often.
Funny. I always figured a policeman wasn't really a human being. I mean, unless he was arresting someone or trying to solve a case, he was unhappy.
Shows you how wrong you are. In fact, everyone on the force gets fed up occasionally with the job they do.
Some of those people really made me sick.
But as long as the world's filled with people, there'll have to be men who enforce the laws.
And I'm going to take you to jail until you explain this.
Well, the $600,000 is still missing. And a fast-talking underworld lawyer like Paul Lowe is walking around a free man. Someday, no matter how long it takes, I'll get him and the money. Until I do, the Benton case for me is not closed.
I give you my word, Dick. Charles Benton never told me anything about the money.
Oh, I've been sure of that for a long time.
I had a roommate who used to date Benton all the time. One day she packed and left for Chicago. Benton carried a torch for her, and he used my shoulder to cry on.
Never heard such goings-on.
I only went out with Benton a couple of times, and all we ever talked about was Madge, my old roommate. The last time I saw him, he tried to get too friendly, and that's when I told him he had the wrong girl.
How hard-headed can you get?
And then one day I read an ad about girls wanted for a burlesque show. I auditioned, and I got the job. You know something? It's like any other job. If you're looking for trouble, you can find it even in a schoolroom.
If I would have done that, I would have graduated.
I kept playing tag with Lowe. He made 4 telephone calls. 3 of them didn't interest me, but one did. The one to Joe Marcelli.
Joe! Joe, I just found a note. Joe! Hello.
I watched Joe head for his meeting with Lowe, and for some unknown reason, I began to get the feeling that this case was finally about to explode in my favor.
I got a job for you. If you can stay off that stuff long enough.
You know I can if I got a job.
I'll drink to that.
How much? What is it?
It's $2,000 in it for you.
Where?
Right near where he pulled the job. Interested?
$2 grand ain't much out of 600,000.
There'll be other expenses. Besides, that money's plenty enough. Now, you want it, or do I get another boy?
I'll do it. How soon do you want me to go to work?
Set it up for tomorrow night. Call me before noon. I'm going to the races. 1. And that's all. The job's over.
The butcher was walking slowly toward Los Angeles. He'd traveled through wooded hills to prevent being seen by anyone. Finally, he came to a quiet road. He stopped to get his bearings. And then he saw her. He saw something else. An automobile. For the butcher, that rang a bell. With a car, he knew by the next afternoon he'd be in Los Angeles in plenty of time to catch up with the 3 men who had double-crossed him.
Well, see, you're a real gentleman to be helping strangers in distress. I hope you don't mind me using the babe here as bait. Quite a dish, isn't she? But that's what she gets paid for. Bait, that is. Yes, sir. She's a real shaker artist of my outfit. Carnival man myself. Just call me Connie.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
Yeah. Well, friend, we're in a little bit of difficulty here. Got a flat tire, brand new car, no tools in the back. Why, some of these dealers make my carnival grifters look like babes in the woods. Holy. Say, who you with, friend? Let it down. Let it down.
Are you sure it wasn't a hallucination?
No matter who you with, friend. Believe me, I can do better for both of us. I'll make a fortune for the both of us.
Later, the San Francisco Police Department sent out an APB.
Attention all cars. Disheveled man with hammer toe is attacking carnies with car trouble.
Orders were given to shoot to kill, because from the girls' further accounts, they realized they were dealing with a maniac. The next morning, I read the stories of the brutal murder of the 2 police officers. I also read the witness's statement about the bullets having no effect upon the killer. I felt sorry for the witness, and I thought about how easily a person's mind can become confused when suddenly they receive a brutal shock. I didn't believe a man existed who could not be stopped by a slug from a .45.
Good morning, Captain. You and the rest of the force are going on 24-hour duty. Seen the headlines?
You mean this guy that's running amok up north?
Yeah, the latest report, he's killed 2 police officers. Made a getaway in a green coupe heading south. I've got a hunch this killer's gonna be our baby. He could be in town right now.
Yeah.
We were wrong about 2 things. The killer was already in our city, and we didn't know he was Butcher Benton. He headed straight for Eva Martin. He went to her dressing room to get back the map he had left in the envelope with her. He wanted first to check his money, then catch up with Lowe and the others.
Can't be.
Well, obviously something went wrong.
Yes, we do have some good times, don't we?
I opened it like you told me. I found the $50. I didn't know why you left him. Oh, Paul didn't know why he was here. Don't think crazy.
The name of Paul triggered his hate. He left her dressing room and started for Squeamy Ellis and Joe Marcelli's place. Because he knew, with them out of the way, Paul Lowe couldn't open the strong box where the money was hidden. He thought of Squeamy and Joe first. He was saving Paul Lowe for last.
Well, have you any evidence to support this fantastic theory?
Hey, Eva, can I borrow your eyebrow pencil? Operator, get me police headquarters. Lieutenant Chasen, please.
I've called 3 times and she hasn't been home.
When do you expect him?
I don't know.
Tell him Charles Benton is alive.
I saw him.
And even bullets can't stop him. I'm not crazy. Just say a friend of Charles. He'll know.
Eva telephoned Squeamy Ellis. She tried to tell him the butcher was alive and on his way over to kill him. Squeamy didn't believe her, and in a way you couldn't blame him. Who in their right mind would believe a man had returned from the dead?
I love to love you, baby. I love...
You sick? What? You don't look so good to me.
Did you ever take a good look at yourself?
Yeah, did you ever take a look?
10 minutes, Eva.
All right. Say, Eva, I could take over the matinee trick for you. What? It's easy. Look, Eva, I can do it. Scub-up-de-doop-de-doo. Oh, Francine, I just thought of something. Yeah?
Eva agreed to let Francine do the show. She hoped she'd be able to interrupt the butcher before he arrived at Squeamy's hotel. Or, failing that, at least be able to warn him to stay out of sight.
Today in Showbiz history, Rex Underwood Jr. began shooting Melania 2, the musical.
Come on, let's see those teeth. Come on, come on. I know you got them. Come on. Is she smiling? Okay, what's with the hat? I know you like hats, but it's not a movie about Minnie Pearl. Come on, let's see some dancing. Some dancing, it's a musical. Let's do some dancing. Come on now. Come on, join me. Won't you? Won't you? Come on. Okay.
This just in, Rex has been fired and the movie will now be a pamphlet.
You want to meet Captain?
Yeah, I just had a rundown on those fingerprints, the stolen car up north. We got nothing on the driver who was killed or the woman with him. Take a good look at these. Those are the killers. They were found on the steering wheel. Look like they'd been stamped in with a steel die.
They sure do.
They look nice.
These are Butcher Benton's.
What? They look the same to me. How do the lab boys explain that?
They don't. Their best guess is a twin brother. An identical twin could have the same pattern of whorls with only slight variations.
They're identical. They're double the fun. The Rex Underwood Jr. twins. You'll get twice the music and half the fingerprints. You'll enjoy double the insincere banter.
I am movie star Rex Underwood Jr. Thank you.
Credit cards will be charged double.
Ever hear of the butcher having a twin brother?
No.
Even if he did, it wouldn't explain these freak prints.
You didn't pick up your message, Lieutenant. Some wacky dame calls you.
And she says Charles Benton is alive, and bullets won't stop him.
If we buy the twin theory...
Who was she? Where'd she see him?
Well, she wouldn't leave her name. Sounded kind of hysterical to me.
Help! Help!
Said she was a friend of the Butcher's.
Eva Martin.
Get over to the Follies and see what that girl knows.
Yeah.
Some guys have all the luck. I never drew an assignment to the Follies.
Meanwhile, the Butcher headed for Squeamy's hotel. He didn't seem to be in any particular hurry. Actually, he seemed like any normal person.
I've seen roadkill that looks better.
He rode up Angel's Flight, arrived at the top, scanned the hotel building, and then noticed the only exit from Squeamy's apartment, a fire escape. Butcher was figuring his next step, and as he looked at the dead cop, he thought about Paul Lowe, the next man on his list.
Look, I need help. Just found out that Benton's hired a killer to get me. He's after Joe, too.
Then drink up and get out. I don't want no trouble around my place.
You're a real pal.
Drink up and get out, I said.
That's good booze.
Not so fast, young lady.
Keep an officer on duty here till you hear from me. We'll get a stakeout on Joe Marcelli.
I'd like to talk to Joe. Lauder, I'm going to call San Quentin. Suppose Benton is alive.
Every available man's been put on the case now. Yes, sir. All right. All right. Anything new?
Report on Dr. Bradshaw, owner of the station wagon. The San Francisco police located his laboratory in the basement of an electrical power receiving station.
Bradshaw, what's he know?
He's dead. And another man, too, his assistant. The lab is a shambles. But now we're getting some action from San Francisco. Benton's body never arrived at the mortuary where it was supposed to go.
What do you mean?
You know.
An attendant there finally broke down, admitted he picked up some quick cash by handing the body over to a man he was unable to identify. The man was driving a station wagon.
Blast it, man. The chief's on my neck, and the commissioners are on his, and the mayor's on theirs. Now, am I supposed to tell them that our killer is a dead man?
Yes.
They found a notebook in Bradshaw's lab. It ties his experiments in with a Professor Dwiggins at Caltech. I hope to hear from Dwiggins soon.
Our research people are hard at work.
Now look, I'm going to see the captain if I have to wait here all night.
Paul. Paul, Charles killed Squeamy and Joe.
Joe, too? Benton?
He's alive. I saw him, but nobody will believe me.
If only she wouldn't giggle.
Did the butcher have a brother?
No brother.
It was Charles. I saw the tattoo on his arm.
Look, I demand police protection. Where's the money, Lowe?
You heard me. I demand protection. I know my rights.
We put stakeouts on your office and home.
Well, that's not enough.
It's enough as far as we're concerned.
Are you going to book me, Sergeant?
Then throw away the key.
Thank heavens it's over. It was like a nightmare.
Come up with anything yet, Dick?
Oh, we've checked every hotel, motel, and rooming house in town. We've run a cross-check on every hangout Butcher ever used. Net results, blank.
This is incredible.
I may be way off, but I think Paul Lowe could tell us a lot.
Maybe. But it's a cinch he's not going to.
Well, suppose he had no alternative.
You better grab some coffee. Your mind's beginning to play tricks on you.
When Lowe came to us for police protection, it was because he was scared stiff the Butcher would add him to the list of Squeamy Ellis and Joe Marcelli.
Go on.
It figures, too. When he slugged the sergeant, he knew we'd book him right away. Oh, this Lowe's a pretty cute character. You tell him you realize that he was excited, that throwing the punch was accidental. Tell him we're not going to make a charge, that he's completely released.
Lieutenant, you know we can't do that.
Hogwash. Lowe won't want to be on the streets with the Butcher looking for him. And he may talk, and talk a lot. Enough, maybe, for us to get rid of him permanently.
Let's give it a try.
All right, Lowe. Come on out.
I think you'll find everything in there. You're free to go, Mr. Lowe.
Wait a minute. Who do you think you're kidding? You arrested me for assaulting an officer. Court, I'll plead guilty.
This is no time to be joking.
I'm not joking.
It was a tough day for everyone. We figured your nerves were on edge, and when you threw the punch, you didn't know what you were doing. I've squared everything with the sergeant. It's all over, all forgotten.
Yeah? Why'd you bring a stenographer?
Simply because I wanted a record of our conversation at the time of your release. Okay, Lowe, let's go.
Oh, wait a minute. Once out on those streets and I'm a dead man. If you let me go, you'll be responsible for murder.
Oh, come off it, Lowe. You're imagining things.
You know the Butcher threatened to kill me.
That sounds good to me.
Look, Captain, I'll make a deal with you. You keep me here and I'll tell you how to recover the money. Maybe even catch the Butcher.
No deals, Lowe. You'd probably tell us anything just to stall for time. Come on, let's get out of here.
Now, wait a minute. All right. I'll tell you the truth. Start taking this down.
Tom Stewart killed me.
I, Paul Lowe, hired Butcher Benton, Squeamy Ellis, and Joe Marcelli to pull off the armored car holdup.
And then Lowe continued with his confession. He told us about finding the map. He showed us the exact location of where the Butcher had hidden the stolen payroll. And he gave us a most important answer.
And that's why thousands of American homes are going to enjoy the Stewart Warner refrigerator.
The explanation as to how the Butcher was able to elude detection. His means of escape was the sewer system beneath our city. The department went to work fast. Every police squad in the city was detailed to cover a specific area. Every entrance and exit to the Los Angeles city sewer system of 700 miles was covered. Captain Lauder and I, along with several other squads, headed for the entrance where, according to the map, Butcher had hidden the money. Our job was to stop him, and that made me think of one specific question.
Would you mind helping me with this zipper?
When we found him, could this monster be stopped? I, for one, wasn't sure.
That's what I say.
Are you all asleep over there?
Let him have it.
He's a killer.
You better clean off as much grease as you can.
He looks like a goon.
Bottling things up inside is bad.
Notice his alertness, his bright interest.
Shock must have caused a mental block.
And the tremendous shock of electricity that brought the butcher back to life destroyed him. The $600,000 stolen in the armored truck robbery has been recovered. Case closed.
You don't look well, George.
Did you get any sleep?
Oh, some. Not much.
How's the girl today?
Well, I called the hospital about an hour ago. She'd gone.
Gone? Where?
She told him she was a working girl and that she'd been away from the job too long already.
Quite a girl.
Yeah. Say, how about that time off I've got coming?
48 hours, beginning right now.
Yeah. Now, wait till you see San Francisco.
Yeah,
You know something, Dick? The past 72 hours seem like a bad dream.
I got a wild guitar. I got a wild guitar.
Lose that guitar. It probably got termites.
The important thing is to remember, it is all over.
I suppose you'll be assigned to another case. Now, I'll have to give up hamburgers in the front seat of the car for steaks in a restaurant.
No. I've thought about that. In fact, I decided to do something about it. I started by talking the captain into a short holiday. And just about an hour ago, I got you fired.
You did what?
Oh, go to hell!
What did you do that for?
I figured that being my wife would take up all of your time.
Oh, you did you? So I'm supposed to give up my glamorous showbiz career to stew your prunes and iron your nasty underwear? I don't think so, you burger-buying cheap ass.
Alas, foiled again.
For someone who's so indestructible, he fell apart pretty quickly. He just kind of melted and just went into it was an ugly mess and Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I know we did. We didn't watch it. We went out and had a sandwich. Thank you for tuning in. Good night, everybody. Mwah! Rex and Spanky are spitting at you. Bye.
Not appearing in tonight's show, Louis Nye, Jasmine Guy, Elmer Gantry, Reginald Bell Johnson, Mother Marcus from Canoga Falls, Buck Strickland, Paul Outboy, Gloria Swanson, Mary Obaba, and Depeche Mode. This is Kevin Sorbo speaking.
For someone who's so indestructible, he fell apart pretty. Okay. Are we rolling?